Hi, this is Hanegraaff, president of the Christian Research Institute and host of the Bible Answer Man broadcast with another Hank Unplugged short. I'm sitting in my office staring at my computer, reading an article sent to me by my son David. It's a New York Times article, and the article deals with the organization of chaplains at Harvard University selecting Greg Epstein as its next president. Epstein, according to the article, is the first choice of a committee made up of a Lutheran, a Christian Scientist, an evangelical, and a Baha'i. Epstein is well known as the author of a book titled Good Without God. He has also famously said that there's no life after death. He knows that with absolute certainty. And according to Epstein, we don't look to a God for answers. Instead, the students at Harvard can come to him for answers, for counsel from his humanist, atheist perspective. What an incredible eventuality for a universe to go through a progression so that after 4 centuries or so, it now has transitioned from its namesake, John Harvard, a clergyman who believed in God and in Jesus Christ, to the head of an organization of chaplains who is a humanist and an atheist. Harvard had a poignant mission statement. That mission statement, of course, has changed, but it originally was committed to letting every student be plainly instructed and earnestly pressed to consider well that the main end of his life and studies is to know God and to know Jesus Christ, which is eternal life. This, by the way, is precisely what St. John says. I think it's John 17, chapter 3. John chapter 17, verse 3, I should say. At any rate, the mission statement goes on to say that Christ is the only foundation for all sound knowledge and learning, and how true that is. And what a reminder it also is that you and I must once again give ourselves to the discipline of apologetics, to always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks us to give the reason for the hope that we have, and then, of course, do it with gentleness and with respect. The Christian Research Institute, of which I am president, is committed to apologetics, which is to give a reasoned defense. Just as a good attorney defends a client in a court of law by presenting solid evidence and sound reasoning, so too you and I must defend the truth of Christianity with well-reasoned answers to the questions that are raised by skeptics and seekers alike. Remember, the Christian faith is not a blind faith. It is rather a faith firmly rooted in history and evidence. Apologetics is so critically necessary today. In the swirling waves of doubt and despair that can so often threaten to submerge our faith, it is crucial to be familiar with the pillars and posts on which our faith is founded. God created the universe. Jesus Christ demonstrates that he is God through the immutable fact of his resurrection, and the Bible is demonstratively divine rather than merely human in origin. All these thoughts are swirling through my mind as I think about an institution with a mission statement focused on God and Jesus Christ, now having abdicated that mission, leading people in an altogether other direction, a direction that ultimately leads to hopelessness and despair. So we can curse the darkness, or we can build a lighthouse. In the midst of the gathering storm, I hope you will do just that. Thanks for tuning in.